Okay, so I did experiment 5, being inaccessible to diminishing returns. And for this one, we had to pick two things. It should have been, I think you wanted to be like people, or at least one of them to be a person, but I really am not truly attached to anyone person wise that I'm like really in contact, or I'm not really in contact with a lot of people, other than like my immediate family, which I can't really avoid them because I live with I live with my mom, and I don't really like, yes, it wasn't gonna really work out to be a good experiment. So I did TikTok, and then I did my morning workouts. And I would, okay, so I started with the morning workouts. And I thought I'd be very happy because I'm tired of getting up at like 6 and 5:30 to go work out and coming back. But so it first started off like, okay, like it's a nice break. But then I constantly kept waking up at the same time because I've been doing it for a while. So I think my body's been trained to do it. And then so the first day, I felt really like sluggish, and I would say more like I felt kind of lazy, if that makes sense. Like not getting up, like why didn't you get up? Why don't you do this? Why don't you not doing something? And it wasn't a good feeling. And then the second day, it was the same where I'm waking up. Okay, I'm not waking up directly on time on the time, but it's just like maybe 30 minutes past of when I should leave, or I can't really sleep in, or I'm still waking up at 7. It was quite annoying because I can't really, you know, enjoy it, but at the same time it kind of like made me feel sluggish, especially starting off my mornings. And then the whole day kind of felt like something wasn't right, or something wasn't there, if that makes sense. It just felt like a void, or it felt like I wasn't successful. If I think that's the best way of putting it. It's not something I can really, it wasn't like I hurt myself or something. It just felt like something just wasn't there. And then for TikTok, I normally do um TikTok. Sorry, before I go back to TikTok. And then instead of something, another activity I was doing instead of going to work out was just sleeping. It was just getting extra sleep and doing that. But it constantly made me like I couldn't sleep. So it was just me laying in bed because once I woke up, it's just like I couldn't go back to sleep. And then for TikTok, I constantly get on it, probably around, doing. I constantly I'm never on it a lot, like to the point where it's like this is I'm doing it now. I just get on it when I'm doing something else. So it's like a secondary activity, which is a bad thing. So I decided to give that up. But the first day went pretty well. I didn't really um, feel the need to do it because I still have Instagram and stuff like that. But every time I felt the need to do it, I try to. I have this app. I have this couple apps where I try to do chess or Sudoku, and no, it did pretty well first couple of days, and then the like last 2 days, it was very got kind of difficult because I have all my apps together. It was like innate, where it's just like I would slide up and hit the button, and then once I hit the TikTok symbol, it'd be like, oh, I gotta close the app real fast before I constantly did it, and it was like I was doing it over and over again, instinctively, and it was like it can show you how people get really addicted to social media because I literally just on my phone, like I just hold it and I would slip it up and go directly to the app, click it, and it made me realize that people are doing it like not fully conscious of what they're doing. So it becomes a habit, and I can see why it could be a hard habit to kick. Um, and it just was very, it was very weird. I think I was going okay, so I think it was very hard for me to like do it because it was like a sense of belonging because it's something I've always done. It's comforting. It's very easy. It takes up time, especially like these weird moments where either you're waiting for something, you're waiting to go pick, you're outside with your dog, or you're doing homework and you're trying to take a break. It's very convenient. So it's like a belonging type of things because at the same time, it's personally yours. You like what you like, you follow who you follow, and to not use it is just like, I think it's kind of like the Maslow hierarchies. It's, it's a it's a belonging type of or makes you feel type. It makes you feel. I'm trying to look for the word. Makes you. I'm gonna say good because I can't find the word, but it makes you feel. I don't want to use safe. I don't want to use safe. Comforting, and at the same time, when you take it away, it's like a void. That's why I feel like bad habits, are so hard to break. And I appreciate watching this.